Hi Capricorn, this is Amanda from By Luna's Light. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to bring you your June 2021 love reading. Now this reading is generally for singles or those in separation, but if you are in a couple, there might still be some wisdom to glean from this. So definitely check it out if you are feeling drawn to do so. Keep in mind this is a collective reading, so please just take what resonates for you. If you haven't already, please check out my Facebook page By Luna's Light. That's where I do the occasional live reading, and I do weekly pick a pile readings every Sunday, just to see what your week ahead will look like. And I also have an Instagram account By Luna's Light Tarot where I do daily inspirations and pick a card readings. All right. So I'm going to open up your reading today with the Romance Angel cards. Angels and guides, please come forward for my Capricorn. What do my Capricorn need to know in regards to their love life for June 2021? Okay. Can't believe we're already into June. We're coming up to June. That's halfway through the year. It's unreal. Bottom of the deck is healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So perhaps some childhood trauma has been coming up recently. Maybe you're being triggered by anyone in your life, really. Romantic relationships do come forward to trigger where our unhealed parts are still, especially childhood traumas or past relationship traumas even, ancestral traumas, all of the above. So they're saying that healing these family issues, healing these family traumas that have been passed down definitely helps you to move forward more more solidly into a relationship. So definitely it's time to do the work. It's time to do the healing behind that and really figure out where your triggers are stemming from so that you can open yourself up again to someone and be able to trust people. So your first card is reconciliation. There could be an ex coming back into your life, or perhaps you are just in brief separation with someone. Maybe you just had a fight. It says someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, this is a love reading, but this could pertain to someone very important in your life as well. This could be like a childhood friend coming back. That's really going to greatly impact your life. But I do sense it's more of a romantic reconciliation for most of you. So keep in mind that there is someone from the past that is wanting to come back into your life, and perhaps they're waiting until you're ready to heal these parts of yourself that may bring down those walls for some of you that will allow them to come back. And we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So perhaps with this person coming back, it's time to retreat together, to take time away from everyone else's opinions and chatter. And, everyone has a say about something, right? And especially relationships, I find, our support systems mean well, but they all have some form of tidbit that they like to add in there. So if you're finding that your relationship with this person, if you're wanting to move forward with them, is definitely like under the microscope of your loved ones, maybe it's time to take a retreat, just the two of you, so that you can get away from everyone else's opinions and just see how it feels for you. Loved ones are great for picking out red flags, but they're also, which is wonderful, we need to be able to see different perspectives, but they're also great at somewhat creating red flags that are there that they see rather than what would be a red flag for you. So definitely keep in mind what they say, but ultimately the decision is yours, right? Okay, so I'm going to use some of the Psychic Tarot of the Heart now. Angels and guides, please come forward for my Capricorn. What do my Capricorn need to know in regards to their love life for June 2021? Okay, bottom of the deck is sadness and isolation, number 3. So number 3 is all about building foundations, solid foundations for yourself, having that sturdy foundation to work off of. And right now, sadness and isolation, that's kind of like the hermit mode. You're going deep into yourself to heal all of these family issues, right? So you're needing this time of isolation. So maybe that's also part of the retreat as well, is to isolate, right? But you're growing out of this. You're not gonna stay in this forever. You're going to take this time out, really heal the parts of you that are, sad or needing isolation. And you're going to come out of that energy completely new. It's going to help revitalize your energy and your love life. Now the first one is observe, number 12. So number 12 is like the hanging man, suspension and perspective. It's time to truly observe the people around you in your life at this time. Observe how they're treating you. Definitely, if you're making a decision on perhaps reconciling with this person from the past, definitely observe them from different angles and perspectives. Try to see them from a different perspective than the rose-colored glasses. That's possibly why, family have so much to say, family and friends. They are trying to bring us different perspectives. But ultimately, it's up to us as well to see things from different angles and because especially if this person hurt you in the past, maybe you're only seeing them for what they did to you instead of the person that they've now become because of it, or that they've grown to be. So it's definitely time to observe the person's actions as they are now instead of kind of looming over the past, over their head. See what differences there are within them and within yourself as well. And that will probably give you an answer as to if you're wanting to move forward with this person. Now we have love abounds, number 1. So you're manifesting this love into your life again. And you're seeing it more clearly as well. So yes, you might have rose-colored glasses coming back, but you're also observing. There's that eye, right? You're observing the differences between then and now, between both of you, how much you've grown. You're definitely more cautious moving forward, but it's for the best. And it's bringing a whole different type of love towards you. This is I'm kind of picking up on, for some of you, maybe twin flame energy, where you come together and you kind of trigger each other like crazy, and then you have to separate and go your separate ways to heal, to grow, and to amplify your own energy so that you can heighten your energy, awaken and ascend more, and then come back to each other. So for some of you, that is possibly what this whole reconciliation could be about. And it's the type of love that it's really hard to say no to. Very painful in some ways, because you are meant to trigger each other into healing, but also very rewarding because they're ultimately the other half of you, right? They're the same person. Okay, I'm going to open up your tarot reading today with the Wildwood Tarot. Angels and guides, please come forward for my Capricorn. What do my Capricorn need to know in regards to their love life for June 2021? Wow, lots to say. Just one more card. Oh, there's a couple. Okay, so bottom of the deck, overall energy is the Two of Cups. There is a union here, a soulmate connection coming forward. Keep that there. So your first card today for the tarot is Four of Bows in the reverse. So this connection from the past that perhaps is trying to return, this is someone in the past that you saw a future with. This was very much like marriage material. You guys were very committed, very wanting to settle down and have a future with each other. And we have the Page of Arrows in the reverse. But I feel like some of you kind of blocked each other out. Like either you blocked them out or they blocked you. This was needed to completely separate for the time being, to do that healing, to do that whatever needed to happen. Because sometimes, especially with twin flames, you come together, but there are still things that need to be done on an individual level that you cannot do in partnership. And that's why that separation is needed. Now we have the Three of Stones. So the Three of Earth. We had that before with the isolation and the sadness. Which is more of a Three of Swords, really. But the three is still... This is the Three of Earth. It's still foundational. Excuse me. So with the Three of Stones... This is speaking about a solid foundation. This is what you are building together. And if anything, this person is still a true friend for you. Like you really see a friendship there that you can build off of again. Something that, because although like maybe a tower moment happened for you two that ultimately separated you two, you didn't end up with nothing. Like there's still unconditional love there and foundation there between you two. So there's still something to build off of. Now we have the Four of Stones in reverse. So you're coming out of a time where you put your walls up. Perhaps in the past you were very guarded, very, you were trying to isolate yourself. You were very, your walls were up. Like if you see in the upright, there's protection here. Very guarded, very vulnerable. But here in the reverse, now you're coming out of that energy. You're feeling safe to bring your walls back down. Now we have the Archer, number 7. This is the Chariot. So this is success over obstacles. This is also a Cancerian card. So perhaps some of you are dealing with a Cancerian. But this is success over obstacles. So that is a very good omen. You guys are able to overcome your individual obstacles to come back into union. And we have the Shaman. This is the Magician card. Manifesting. You two are manifesting each other back into your life. There's that strong pull now that you guys are ultimately getting ready to, like, you're healing yourselves on your own. You're adjusting, you're amplifying your energy. Now you're manifesting each other back. And Six of Cups. There's the reunion. That's the person from the past returning. Six of Cups is all about nostalgic memories, a person from the past returning into your life. And that is very much your person coming back. Now we have the Two of Bows in the reverse. In the upright, this is about making decisions. It's about moving forward with passionate energy. In the reverse, it's speaking about you've already made your decision. So whatever this pertains to for you, for this past person, you've already made your decision on if you're going to move forward with them or not. And we have the King of Stones in the reverse and the Ace of Bows in the reverse. So perhaps you're not feeling like you are ready yet. Perhaps you're not ready for this reconciliation. With the King of Stones in the reverse, that means that you're not feeling very financially stable enough, or just stable in general. Maybe you're not wanting to settle down and commit to this person yet. And with the Ace of Bows in the reverse, that means that maybe you've kind of lost the spark here with this person, or you're not feeling motivated yet to pursue this. But we will clarify on these cards just to get some more insight. I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot to clarify. Angels and guides, please come forward for my Capricorn. What do my Capricorn need to know in regards to their love life for June 2021? Why is the Four of Bows in the reverse? Four of Swords, yeah. So you guys needed time apart. You needed time to rest and to heal. This is why this disconnection happened. This is ultimately you disconnected and you needed time on your own. You needed isolation. You needed to tap out and heal. Page of Arrows in the reverse and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, there was no communication. Very stuck energy, blocking communication, blocking some form of message or change that needed to happen. It needs to happen in its own time, though. So there are messages there that are wanting to come forward between you and your person. But you did need time away from that. So I feel like some of you blocked each other. Three of Stones and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So perhaps the problem was that there wasn't enough reciprocity in this relationship. There's still a solid foundation here, but it wasn't enough to keep things going. So there wasn't enough give and take. There was too much take, not enough give on one or both sides. It feels like you guys were just on maybe two different levels. You weren't really on the same page yet. Now we have Four of Stones in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So in the past you were very guarded, but you're opening up now. You're just not quite ready for that Ace of Cups, that new love. Maybe you are opening up to the idea of love again, but maybe you're not quite ready to give that love yet. You're still in transition with it. This could also be that you're not ready for an entirely new person. Maybe you are still wanting this person from the past. You're not ready to start something new with someone else. Now we have the Archer and the Three of Wands. So success over obstacles. And here you are, you're with the Three of Wands, you're still waiting though. You're waiting for this person to return, I feel like. Because you're overcoming your own obstacles, your own lessons, and so are they. And there's this waiting period of, can we make this work again? Now we have the Shaman and the Nine of Cups. You're manifesting that Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment card that you had in the past. You are manifesting that back. Because obviously you didn't reach the Nine of Cups in the past. Something deterred this relationship. So now you are wanting to manifest this back into your life and hopefully be able to attain that Nine of Cups. Now we have the Six of Cups And Temperance. So Temperance is all about patience and compromise. So yeah, this person returning, you're both going to have patience and to be able to compromise with each other to make this reconciliation effective and happen. Perhaps you're still needing time. That's why maybe they need to have patience waiting for you to adjust and to come to terms if you want this or not. But also to compromise with each other on where you guys can move forward. Now we have the Two of Bows in the reverse and the Three of Cups in the reverse. So you've chosen one direction, or you're focusing on one thing. For some of you, it could be that this person had, or you, had a decision between two people, because I am getting the Three of Cups in the reverse. This could be past energy of third-party energy. So perhaps that is what derailed this relationship for some of you, was that there was a decision that needed to be made between you and another person, or you needed to decide between them and another person. Take that as it resonates. But there was a choice here, and someone decided, perhaps, or this is your choice, deciding between them and another person. And with this King of Stones in the reverse, it could be that you're deciding to move forward without them. We have Judgment in the reverse. So Judgment is about karma, karmic cycle, or a decision needing to be made. It can also be about a resurrection, but in the reverse, it doesn't feel like there's a resurrection here. So maybe it's too difficult to get past this third-party energy, and you're just not able to commit with that still kind of looming over the relationship. Ace of Bows in the reverse. And the Chariot in the reverse. So this obstacle is not being able to, you're not overcoming this obstacle. This Ace of Bows is all about like that spark between you two. It could be passion. It could be maybe you lost that trust and that passion for this person when or if they chose someone else, or that there was just, and I mean, third party situation doesn't necessarily mean that there was another person involved or interfering. It could simply mean that other things got in the way. That could be a job. Maybe they put a job before you, or vice versa. Maybe family members got in the way, all that gossiping, all that red flag business. It could be an ex returning for some of you, or, it could be ultimately anything, addictions that could have separated you two. Whatever that is, that third party energy is still being held onto here. So there's an option, there's a chance for reconciliation here. But you would need to deal with that past energy to move forward. You would have to heal that together and move on without it. Leave that baggage in the past. If you are able to do that, this relationship stands a chance. But if not, there's no point in moving forward, because it's just going to keep replaying over and over if you're not able to release it. So overall energy, bottom of the deck, is Five of Swords. So we have the Two of Cups, union, soulmate energy. But Five of Swords is all about conflict and overthinking, maybe mind games. So perhaps, for some of you, this might not be the relationship that you want, and yet it's still trying to come in. Spirit is saying that you ultimately do have a choice here. Are you willing to put the past behind you, guys, both of you, and to fight for this? Or because it could be that you're needing to fight for this connection, or for some of you, it's simply that there's too much conflict here that is interfering with this union still. All right, I'm going to choose a couple of the Island Time Wellness cards to wrap up your reading. Angels and guides, please come forward for my Capricorn. What do my Capricorn need to know in regards to their love life for June 2021? Okay, first one is girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. So this is very much that separation time, trying to find yourself again, and moving on from this negative energy. It says living in the moment and having fun. So yeah, just surrounding yourself with your friends and your family and taking that time out from a relationship. Now we have I like you. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, and wanting to date. So there's that person coming back and saying, I still have feelings. I still like you. I still want to be with you. Then we have the Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. There is that possibility for a new beginning, for a rebirth in this relationship. There's that rekindling of a connection. The possibility is there if you guys are able to overcome this kind of toxicity that is holding you two back. And we have girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. So it could be that, you know, this person is kind of pulling the wool over your eyes in some regards, saying, yes, I've changed, but perhaps they haven't. So be mindful of that. That's not going to pertain to all of you, but be mindful. Do pay attention to the red flags for yourself. Observe their actions. Again, you had observe, right? Observe their actions and see if they're lining up with their words. And we have bottom of the deck. Wow. Yep, I knew that was coming. Mirror. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. So this relationship is coming forward to show you where your wounds still are. That is exactly what twin flames do. And it's funny because the next one was twin flames. So a lot of you are dealing with your twin flame counterpart here, as I suspected. Yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, and complement each other. So there's a lot of things to work on here, a lot of things that you're mirroring back to each other that need to be addressed and healed, ultimately before you can come back into union, if that is what you choose to do. All right, Capricorn, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you resonated with this, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys again next week. Take care.